The internet can totally see you now. Or at least it should be able to. And in 60 frames a second once again. Boy oh boy. It is 1 o'clock p.m. 2 o'clock p.m. actually, on a Thursday. And it's time for us to stream The Surge. Hello, Aki, Radazaz. Welcome. Welcome to The Surge. We get some music going. Some good music. We actually won't be hearing this song during the game because I've turned it off, but that gives us a chance to listen to it now. Let's listen to some good old-fashioned music that we can all enjoy. That may or may not be played way too many times in the game itself. Hello, Hvir. Welcome.
I was born in a prison with no hope for escape. I got used to the silence as I stuck in my cage. You cannot miss what you have never seen before, but deep inside you know there must be more. You cannot miss what you have never seen before.
I do enjoy this song quite a bit.
Inside you know there must be more. I heard a voice, but I could not follow. It was a language I didn't know. I seen a light, and it used to blind me.
Hey, Derelac. Hello, Emily Smith. Thanks for dropping by.
No, you cannot miss.
I will explain in just a moment why I'm playing The Surge again.
But deep inside you know there must be more. You cannot miss what you have never seen before. But deep inside you know there must be more. And as I left, no one tried to stop me. So I learned I was always as free as I wanted to be. I was always as free as a bird. I was always as free as I wanted to be. But I was just too scared to see who I could be.
Hello, the Magical Hobo. Welcome. Welcome to The Surge again. So, let me explain why we're playing this again. In fact, let me go to the Steam store page and you can see for yourself. Nope. Oh, it'll come up when it feels like it. At some point. Oh, there it is. So The Surge recently had a DLC come out. A DLC that I can't click on because there's lots of GIFs on this page. But I will click on this one that I don't think has a billion jillion GIFs in it. The Surge has a DLC coming out soon. Hey, Speedball. Where you visit like a busted down amusement park full of like new enemy types, like fucking hockey mascots. It's got a bunch of new weapons. It's got new items to pick up, new chips to add to your character. And this is coming out, I don't know if it's coming out in early December, and it is built for like the middle to end game. So I decided that I want to restart my stream of The Surge so that we can be ready for this when it comes out, and so I can play it for you, because that sounds like a lot of fucking fun to stream. That sounds like it will be great. Also, the Surge, let me pause this again, also had 10 new weapons come out recently. I'm excited about this. So, I don't know if they're new weapons, I don't know if they're remixes of already existing weapons, but basically, 10 new weapons themed around fire and ice have been added to unique enemy types that'll show up in the game, and we'll get pointed to those. We'll get pointed to those once we actually get into the thing. But there are lots of new weapons, lots of new stuff to see. So we are going to be starting a new save file, and we're going to be streaming the game again from the beginning. The Fire and Ice DLC is free, by the way. I think the Walk in the Park DLC is going to be $10 or $15. Greetings, Riz Death Blossom, Duelist Crisis. Play some more music.
Another long, hard day.
Hello, Django. Welcome.
Wasting away. I'm so tired of hearing I'm gonna change. It ain't no race.
Probably Speedball.
How to chase. When it goes to hell, who you gonna blame? I hope heaven doesn't hold it against you when you get through and you know you got some changing to do. And God knows everybody makes a mistake or two, so I don't think heaven's gonna hold it against you.
I'm so psyched for this. I fucking love the Surge. I love the Surge so much. This game is so good.
I ain't sold on the stories I've been told, that it don't matter when you're dead and gone. It's a long way home, you won't get there on your own. You can't even say that you were wrong. I hope heaven doesn't hold it against you when you get through, 'cause you know you got some changing to do. And God knows
Yeah, pretty much Speedball.
makes a mistake or two, so I don't think heaven's gonna hold it against you. Like the sun was shining in my eyes, right when everything was right. I'm not gonna stick around just to watch you die.
Yeah, kinda Red Azazel. It's like the
Doesn't hold it against you.
it's like the Dead Rising Off the Record area, the Uranus Zone amusement park area.
God knows
Kinda got that vibe, doesn't it?
everybody makes a mistake or two, so I don't think heaven's gonna hold it against you.
This music is from Silent Hill Downpour, by the way. I play this sometimes.
And I hope heaven doesn't hold it against you when you get through and you know you got some changing to do. And God knows everybody makes a mistake or two, so I don't think heaven's gonna hold it against you.
So, let's play the Surge, why don't we? I am streaming this at 60 frames a second, as I was doing with the Evil Within 2 the other day. Streaming at a slightly higher bitrate. We might have some trouble with my internet connection, and if we do, that'll be fine. It's fine. That'll only take a second to fix. But the good news is that it won't max out my CPU anymore. That's what I was aiming to fix, and I am almost certain I have fixed that. So, let me unmute the game. and we'll play the Surge. For those of you though that don't know, because you weren't here for the other streams of the Surge I have done, the Surge is a game by Deck 13, the team that made Lords of the Fallen. It is their second entry into the Dark Souls clone genre that has sprung up in recent years, and it's fucking great. They learned all of the appropriate lessons from complaints of Lords of the Fallen, and they have pretty much fixed them. This game has some of its own little quibbles, but all in all, it is a fantastic video game, and it's got a really fun, unique gimmick. So let's get into it. Let's play the Surge. Hell, I can get rid of this save file, why not? I know I do. I'm fixing that right now.
The ancient Greeks once said, "A society grows great when old..."
Oh, hold on. I might have to actually turn this up. Shit, I forgot. The Surge is a very quiet game. Hold on. Hold that thought, the Surge. We're gonna have to... Nope. Stop it. Go away, Don. We actually have to start this over, because I forgot that the Surge is a very quiet game. I haven't streamed it in a while, okay? What weapon type am I going for? I don't know. Let's find out. Okay, now let's play the Surge.
The ancient Greeks once said, "A society grows great when old men plant trees whose shade they know they shall never sit in." We tend to forget about this, tend to be careless, but we have to rise to the task together. It's up to all of us to sow those seeds, and it's up to us to nurture them towards growth. Creo is not just another company. With Project Resolve,
Creo.
we are building the path to the future. Follow us into a new era, a utopia for all mankind. With every launch, we're healing our planet, restoring its natural shield. A return to the green world we remember, where our children can
It
once
needs to flex.
play in the sun. Resolve is not only revitalizing the Earth, but its people too. We've all dreamed of it, and now Creo is making it a reality. Together, we're strong. Together, we can make a change. Unleash your potential with us.
I'm disappointed you don't get to wear this jacket. He only wears that jacket in that shot of the intro and then never again. Very disappointed in you, Warren. Yeah, I'm sure it went really well with, you know, corporations running the world. What could be wrong with that? We have no evidence to support that may be a bad idea.
Welcome. I know you're glad to be here. I am, and I'm glad to see ya. Creo, you know who we are, or at least you think you do. Everywhere you turn, we're there, whether you see us or not. Maybe it's time to take a closer look. Creo is one of the world's largest manufacturers of consumer and industrial products, but we're so much more. And that's why you're here. At Creo, we're always reaching for the stars.
That's impressive timing. I wonder if they launch a rocket every single time someone watches this video.
Valuable Minds Inner-City Education Initiative, and of course, programs like Project Resolve that benefit us all. Creo not only wants to change the world, with Project Resolve, we aim to save it. There's no divide here. At Creo, we're all in this together. So welcome to your new life as part of the Creo family.
Thanks, Don. Man, you're always so honest with me, Don, and definitely not a corporate lackey.
Final stop. Russo Station. Exit to the right.
Let's do it. What the? Warren's in a wheelchair. I still like that reveal. I'm going to turn the game up a little bit more. I might actually go all the way back to 100 here, because this game is turning out to be quite quiet. Also, the camera is extremely sensitive, and I need to get used to that again after recording 500 hours of Bloodborne.
Welcome to Creo. We're happy to welcome you as part of our ever-expanding family.
Thanks.
Please proceed directly to registration.
Man, I liked it from the very beginning. This place is just super weird. Like, I imagine this is what working at Google is like. I imagine it's exactly like this. Yeah, Warren being in a wheelchair is kind of cool. It doesn't actually play into the game, but it makes for a fun little moment when he gets his suit, and that's what I kind of like. Also, the speed on the wheelchair isn't capped, so you can just kind of roll down this ramp at 500 miles an hour. Yeah!
Believes in the right tool for the right job, and the right person to wield it.
Hello.
Hey, sorry, I'm new around here, so where should I go?
New, huh? Job registration is over there.
Sure.
Thanks, pal. It would have been nice if you had pointed or something, but, I mean, over there implies that it's not here, so that's good enough of a hint, I guess. Oh, also, I didn't show this off on the first original stream that I did. We need to find some light here so that I can show off the stickers on Warren's wheelchair. He's got... Oh, man. Yeah. He's got Christopher Walken, and it says, "Today I am not walking." Get it? He's also got an Iron Mouse shirt. Warren is a man of taste. Hey, Ted Anderson. Lynx or Rhino this time? I'm still going Lynx.
Choose from our 2 currently available positions and form an orderly queue.
So here...
Receive your personal work gear
I know.
voucher after registration.
I know. Thank you, announcement. So here's something funny I found out while I was recording the Let's Play of this game that I never ended up doing. Here, check this out. When you come in here...
If you like living life in the fast lane, Creo provides you with the highway to success as a field technician. Light, versatile, state-of-the-art. Gear up and save tomorrow today.
That lady needs to work on her exuberant tech bro delivery a little bit, but I found out that if you go back out here, this door, like, your choice is not permanent. You actually can go back out here, and if you go back out here and then go back in...
It's not all rocket science here. We need workers that are grounded. Can you see a solution before there's a problem? Do you apply brains before brawn? Speed before strength? Be a field technician at Creo.
There's like a ton of these. There are 5 or 6 of these lines for both of these doors.
At Creo, we're always reaching for the stars. And with your help, we'll get there. Dynamic, versatile, and extremely dexterous. If this sounds like you, you're a field technician.
Hell yeah, I'm a field technician. Let's get a job and earn a working wage. Because that's always fun. Hey, B-Man. You're here just in time.
Rig installation program running.
Time to suit up.
Complete. Patient sedated. Initiating surgery.
That still hurts to watch. Yeah, Warren, my man, you're not sedated. I don't know if you noticed.
Implanting neural link.
Oh, no. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate for you, Warren. Hey, welcome to the Surge, everybody. Oh my god, Ted Anderson brings it on home with more like the surgery. The Magical Hobo says, passing out from pain is a type of sedation. You know what? That's very true. God, Warren, your life sucks, dude. And it's about to get a lot suckier. I still love that. I still love him looking around like, Mein Führer, I can walk. Oh, I shouldn't say that. I don't know if you can reference Dr. Strangelove in 2017. I don't know if you're allowed to do that anymore. So the Surge is pretty great. It's got very fluid combat, as you can probably tell. Ha! I want to watch Dr. Strangelove again. I bet that movie holds up pretty well. Good thing they cut away before the part where they removed his genitals. I hope they didn't do that for poor Warren's sake. Although, it does pose an interesting question. How does he take off the suit? Like, I imagine that there is a way to take the jacket off. Like, I imagine that, like, you can take off, like, the frame part of it, and then it's just, like, the bolts on that are, like, attached to him, and the jacket just goes over those, because obviously there's holes in it now, I guess? I don't know. Without the context of the Cold War, you lose a lot of the comedy in Doctor Strangelove. I see. I don't remember how to switch targets. I know it's a really weird button. I think it's like L2, maybe. I have been audited, but it's fine. There's nothing wrong with being audited. As I've learned, being audited doesn't actually cost you anything these days. Cut off other robo-dicks to take their robo-dick. You know what? I would enjoy that if it were a mechanic. Hey, Albus09, welcome. Oh yeah, that's right. These ones have like a billion health. Well, we need to take care of these guys. I'm gonna beat up some robots, and I'm gonna enjoy every second of it. So I played a very, very small amount of this game before this stream to get back into it, but I haven't actually played this game at length since the last stream I did, where I speedran the game. So this is going to be a learning experience for all of us, I think. Hopefully a fun one, and not a painful one. Is this New Game Plus? No, it would not be. Oops, I hit the wrong button. I am using a DualShock 4 to play this, and the game still has Xbox button prompts because I'm just using Steam's functionality for the DualShock 4. So yeah, I'm gonna hit the wrong button a couple times, I have a feeling. Do I still hold the non-glitch speedrun record? I don't think I do, no. It's been several months. I probably don't. Even then, like, if I did have the record, it was only for, like, a week. If that. Because people were speedrunning this game quite a bit back then. I don't know if they still are. Use mouse and keyboard? No thanks. This is such a beautiful rocket graveyard. This is a good-looking video game if you like Urban Decay. Uh-oh. My power core is defective. Also in the game. Man, Warren, my man, you look tired. Gotta take a robo nap.
Are you receiving? Hello?
Hello there. Greetings.
Can you hear me?
Hello, my dear friend. Oh my god, let me answer her, please. Thank you.
Your rig has been damaged. Its distress beacon has been triggered. You need to get back into the factory.
The rig seems to work for me. Honestly, it's the least of my problems. I mean, I can walk. Huh. Never thought I'd be able to say that again.
Well, that's good to hear, but the power core is damaged. You'll have to find a new one to make your rig fully functional.
Oh. Well, that sounds like a good idea.
I don't know you. I'm surrounded by dead people here. Maybe someone would like to explain what's going on.
I'm sorry, I don't know. You need to get inside. Maybe you can make something to protect yourself. Operations always has a gear assembly.
She might be trying to tell me that there's crafting in this video game. I don't know, though.
Well, okay. I'll just stroll right on over to the factory then.
I certainly don't recommend walking, but there should be a maglev station nearby. They're never far from ops.
Lady, you're not super helpful. But that's okay. At least we made one friend.
On my way.
Be careful, and don't forget to replace the power core of your rig or you're not going to get very far.
They really changed Sebastian's voice for this DLC. Yeah, they sure did, didn't they? What the? Hello. Is there DLC for this? I talked about that earlier. It's coming out soon. Beginning of December, they said. I'm just gonna follow this friendly robot. I don't know. I mean, the robot hasn't done anything to harm me. Just curious is all. It's just a curious robot. Speedball says, I kinda wish he didn't speak because he only asks very basic questions anyway. Yeah, that's the thing. Warren is not really much of a character, but I like him anyway. Duelist Crisis says, I wonder how Isaac Clarke would fare if he was in the Surge. Probably the same, actually. Isaac Clarke, also a man that's good at cutting off limbs. Speaking of which, that is this game's mechanical gimmick. For those of you that missed the last stream, you can target enemies in their individual limbs and then cut them off at your leisure. I can't do that right now because I'm still in the tutorial, but soon. Soon I'll be able to chop my limbs. Well, not my limbs, their limbs. But I can also get my limbs chopped off. I probably don't want that to happen, though. Suplex the train. This is unfortunately not that kind of game. Although I wish it was. B-Man says, cut off my dick. I don't know if I want your dick, B-Man. Does it have better stats than mine?
You need to upgrade your power core or replace it, otherwise you ain't getting through that door. If you keep trying to overload it without the proper power capacity, security is gonna end up all over your ass. It's gonna come too far to get caught now. These implants are worth thousands. This is our golden ticket out of here, man. Don't screw it up.
I appreciate that this game has audio logs. I know that people don't like audio logs in video games, but I would much prefer audio logs to text logs, I think. Unfortunately, as we learned on the first stream I did of this game, we have to kill this man. We can't just let this man just headbang away for the rest of his days. I mean, I guess we could. I mean, if we waited a couple hours, he would probably take care of the problem himself, but unfortunately, he has the power core we need. Wow, that's brutal. You people are being real brutal to each other. We have our power core. Let's go and make use of it, shall we? I really appreciate that Warren has like a big, like clunky, chunky move cycle. Like the walking and running are both like very clunky looking. Like wearing the exosuit looks like it fucking sucks. Like I think they did a good job of making every single possible aspect of Creo look like a pain in the ass. Like even this, like even these lifts, like they're cool and all, but like there are so many ways that those lifts could go wrong. What happens if a lift stops when you're like in the middle of it? Like, what if I got to the center of this and then it just quit working? Like, that's not a ladder. Like, that's not long enough to be a ladder. Like, it'd just be fucked. B-Man says, I like to think it's partially him not being used to walking again. Oh, that's true also. That also very much could be it.
Welcome, Warren.
Oh, I hate it when it says your name. It's so spooky. The rig rubs pretty fucking badly. Yeah, I imagine it does have a friction problem. Alright. So, I was... you may recall, like a year ago, I was confused about how tech scrap banking works. But this is a thing I like. You can bank your tech scrap, which makes it so that you don't lose it when you die, because it's in your bank. I'm very glad for that. I don't think I have any reason to upgrade my core. No, I do. I need to upgrade it once, I think. But other than that, we'll just keep our core power with what it is. So, I don't remember if I looked at this on the last stream, but we'll look at it now. All of the implants that we can add to our Warren Chia pet have tech bro descriptions. While safety is always the highest priority at Creo, it's still important to take the proper precautions in case the worst actually does happen. In case of accidental injury, these emergency first aid injections will stabilize the unlucky employee and get them back on their feet, allowing them to seek more comprehensive medical care at their convenience. And shit like that. Like, they're all pretty fucked up. Let's see, what else is a good one? Oh, here we go. As a last-ditch option for specialized Creo security personnel, this implant's regenerative effects are triggered by the unique neurological stress response of hand-to-hand combat. In the case of a Class 5 extreme altercation or a total breakdown of management authority, anti-Creo dissidents may come to pose an existential threat to ongoing operations. In such regrettable scenario, it may be... Oh no, I've been fired because I messed up the line. In such a regrettable scenario, it becomes the duty of Creo security to re-establish order. I know, at their convenience, aka finish your shift first. Alright, so let's see. Let's just slap all these on here. I don't know if I have enough power consumption for all of these, but we'll put them all on here anyway. If I can. Oh, I got more than enough. We're gonna be the healthiest boy. Alright.
Connection to database restored. Checking database.
Creo is just future Amazon. It starts with Amazon Key, man.
Gear voucher redeemed.
I like that you need a voucher to get equipment. Like, that's the kind of future they live in. Well, let's put on what we need to get strong and healthy. I don't think I have any spare parts yet, do I? No, I don't. Oh, I have leg parts, but I don't have enough scrap. Those drones were Amazon delivery drones. Oh my god, no.
Take care.
Everybody's worst fears come to be realized. Oh no, it's a Souls game, so enemies come back to life when you rest at a ops bonfire. Darn. Well, this guy offends my sensibilities, so I'm just gonna kind of get rid of his body parts because I don't like the way they're looking at me. Not the head. The head is fine. It's the arm that offends me. There we go. I'll take that. So that's the other gimmick of this game. You cut off an enemy's limbs, and you can get their stuff. So hell yeah, we're gonna cut off enemy limbs, and we're gonna take all their body parts, because they don't need them. They don't need them. I need them more. Like, I need an orange transparent Lego chainsaw more than this guy needs an arm. But we'll get a chainsaw at some point. We don't need one right now. What's the story excuse for respawning enemies? There's not one. The game offers no explanation for that. But to be fair, Lords of the Fallen didn't either. So that is nothing new for our friends at Deck 13. Yeah, cut off limbs and you get stuff, just like in real life. Exactly. Oh, it's so brutal. It's so brutal, and I love it so much. Also, you electrocute yourself to open doors, because that's how that works. I imagine that that's not what you're supposed to do under normal operating circumstances. I have a feeling that's happening because of the breakdown of the chain of command at Creo. Like, I mean, maybe, actually. Like, maybe the employees really do have to go around shocking themselves to get into their workplace. I guess I wouldn't be surprised. Ethan says, I disliked Lords of the Fallen. Well, you're not alone, my friend. You and half the population of the world didn't like Lord of the Fallen. I thought it was okay. Inoffensive. Amazon branded electricity. Aki says, I mean, Warren respawns if he dies, so the other Creo workers logically do so too, right? Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Maybe the ops center, like, reconstructs you when you die or some shit like that. And, like, you're just racking up a bill that you'll have to pay. Like, if you die, they take it out of your paycheck. Man, Speedball, you're just spoiling the story of this stream I just started. Thanks, buddy. It's okay. The story in this game actually isn't all that important. But it is cool. I feel like this game tells a really cool story with a really shitty, fucked up world. Yeah, download Amazon Echo Volts today. It'll power your house at twice the efficiency, with the only downside being Amazon can watch you while you sleep. The story is, capitalism sucks, even in the future, says Scruffapone. You know what? You're right.
We've had issues with Robert Weave again, this time about the exoskeleton program. He's refused to have the implant surgery. And we've explained it's hardly invasive, even offered to double his bonus. But no, thinks management will use it to control the workforce. And he even brought up his union nonsense again. If he poisons the others, it could put us months behind schedule. It's amazing. He doesn't see it as making his job easier. I recommend termination. Yeah, we've put up with too much of his trash talking.
God, like, think about how fucked up it is that he said union nonsense. He said nonsense! Like, I don't know what we're supposed to infer about that. I want to know if that means, like, that they don't have a union, or that, like, unions are illegal, or, like, what does he mean by that? Like, and no matter what, the implications are real bad. They fucking fired that guy because he doesn't want to get a brain implant chip. Like, like, I love how unabashedly dystopian future it is. Like, it's comical. Oh, here we go. Yeah, boy. That's what I'm talking about. I know. Unions. Who needs them? Who needs a union when you have Creo? It's implied there that they probably killed it. Well, it depends on what they mean by terminate, I guess. Like, termination could mean firing, but it could, like, mean they literally fire you out of a fucking cannon into the sun. Like, with Creo, it could mean either of those two. Oh, no, wait, let me say that in the Tech Bro voice. With Creo, it could be either of those two. Do you want to get a brain implant chip to help enhance your body's natural abilities, respondents to sunlight, the natural energy of our world? If not, then you can fucking die. Here at Creo, we'll fire you into the sun and kill you just as fast as we'll prevent your life from ending at the hands of nuclear death rays caused by solar radiation. I really like the claw, but the claw is a little bit slow, I think. The claw could stand to be a little faster, maybe. Also, it's really hard to get right arms with the claw. The claw, as you can see, has mostly, like, left side spinning attacks, so, like, it's kinda... Oh, fuck that guy! It's kinda hard to get left side body parts with it. Actually, I wonder if the vertical attacks fix that. No, they sure don't. Bye. I really love the ragdolls in this game. They can be quite funny. That's why they keep shooting those rockets when the intro video plays. Yeah, exactly. They're just firing their employees into the sun. It's economical. Ever played Prototype? I have played Prototype. Prototype's a good game. It had a lot of interesting ideas. I haven't played Prototype 2 though. I imagine Prototype 2 expands on the first game quite well. Or maybe not, actually, given how much of a mess the first one kind of could be. Ted Anderson says, "Here at Creo, we're like family. And you wouldn't unionize against your own family, would you?" B-Man says, "I would." And you know what? I agree with you, B-Man. What's that screenshot from Prototype 2? Bail out of the helicopter to fuck over the new Templar scientists or whatever?
Shouldn't you be at your designated work site?
I'm taking a smoke break. Alright, so let's craft. It is time to craft. I already have one leg, so I don't need to craft another leg. No, wait. No, yeah, okay. I actually need one of everything. I need a head. I need a body. I need everything. Yeah, boy. And hey, something that's nice about this game is that they drop the tech scrap consumables quite frequently, so you usually have like a reserve to go around, which is good. Also, there's really no reason to bank your scrap. You really might as well spend every bit of scrap that you get and only bank it when you don't have enough to level up. Like, there really is no point in saving it. But you can, and that's, you know, it's kind of cool that they let you stockpile in case you're saving up for something in particular. And, of course, I am one fucking power consumption short. One. That's fine. We'll reorganize these. I don't remember how to take these off of here. Nope, that's not it. Wait. Oh, okay. There we go. I had to do it from the, yeah. I had my menus mixed up. We're good. I probably should keep the ability to display the enemy's health. That's probably a good idea to keep that instead of getting rid of it. That one's good. I need something that has one. That one. Okay. Now we should be fully utilizing our Warren to absolute optimum capacity. Now we are System Shock. That banking conversation from the first stream. Like 5 minutes of people going, "It's a bank." I know. Well, what do you want from me? I was just confused because Souls games don't have banks. That's not a thing. Like, so the staff weapons are pretty fucking cool. I really like the staff weapons. I think they do a little bit too few damage, but hey, you know, they're still pretty neat, and they don't consume very much stamina, so kind of makes up for the lack of damage, I think. Can you remove the implants? Yeah, you can. All of the implants are removable. It's a pole, not a staff. Okay, but it's a classification of weapons, okay? Oh. Oh, yeah, there we go. Game was like, hold that thought. Don't step in that goop. Alright, what is the button to... Okay, it's L2. L2 is switching targets, right. Come on, come over here. Come over here so I can beat you up without aggroing that dinosaur standing over there. How does Warren poop? I imagine Creo takes care of that. At Creo, you'll no longer make feces with our special Creo, you know what? You don't want to know anything more about that. It just works, okay? We're gonna fight this dinosaur. I believe this dinosaur can kill me in one hit without the attachment, so that's great. You know I took off the thing that gives me like a tiny sliver more health, and at this stage in the game, you probably should keep that on, because like everything in this area does like just enough damage to fuck you over. Like not a super high amount, but just enough that 2 hits will kill you. Like 1 hit, you'll be fine. 2 hits, no, you're super fucking dead. But like you're just dead enough that with the health implant you can survive it. Poo teleporter. Okay, alright, that is an efficient way to get rid of the poo. You can duck under the crane's 360 spin? Interesting. I didn't actually know that. I'm not brave enough to try that. As a matter of fact, the safest way to take these things out is to just not even let them attack you. Like that is what just happened. I beat that thing without it ever attacking me because I was too close. The rest of them are much more angry and aggressive, though. In fact, some of you may recall that my first death, I believe, was to this crane. One of the first patches for the game actually made them less aggressive, because this thing was making people hate the video game. We picked up a shining coin. What do you know? The shining coin may be useful later. Who knows? We also picked up an Iron Mouse comic, so that's fun. My first through 20th death was due to this. Oh yeah, this is where the weapons are. Let's see. The restricted tool vault's containment protocols have failed, and several high-value echelon assets have been stolen. Reclamation of these assets should be considered a beta-level priority for all personnel, superseding all gamma-level orders and below. Locate the renegade thieves, reclaim the stolen assets, and neutralize all offenders. Begin your search in Central Production Bay. These are your orders. Okay, cool. So these are the DLC weapons, the free ones, the fire and ice ones. So cool. We're gonna have to be on the lookout for those while we're running around. But yeah, the crane got toned down a little bit because it was quite bonkers. It was quite wacky. Also, you can block that attack now. The game actually has changed quite significantly since the last time I streamed it. They have made it, I wouldn't say easier, but they have made it more fair. Like, the game is a little bit more well-rounded now. Like, it's a little less rough around the edges. You get Creo brand money. Oh my god, if they give their employees like fucking Monopoly money, like fucking, like it literally is just like regular money, except they've replaced the picture of the president with the Creo logo. Here at Creo, you don't need money. We don't use it. Instead, use your Creo bucks to buy lunch. Don't have any Creo bucks? I guess you're just gonna have to work an extra shift. Oh yeah, Tacoma. Tacoma is a video game, isn't it? For sure. Oh, God! Imagine your neck being so soft that someone can cut your head off with an iron pipe.
We finally got the new gear assembly unit down here. And not a moment too soon. The old one was spitting out worse trash than what you put in. For now, though, you'll have to manually unlock the schematics on your local accounts, at least until they update the interface. The rest is business as usual. You know, pick what you need. Make sure you got the proper material. And hit...
Oh no, doing that execution interrupted the audio log. Now I'll never know what button to hit to 3D print my fucking equipment. Calling Tacoma a video game is a bit of a stretch. I see. I don't know anything about it. I've just heard the name. And the YouTube guy, Noah Caldwell Gervais. That guy's got a good fucking YouTube channel. I very much like his voice and his content. I know that he did a video comparing it to Soma, because they have similar concepts. Creo Fink Industries. Oh man, I need to get around to doing that Let's Play of Bioshock Infinite. That, like, I still very much want to do that. And I've still got the game recorded, I believe. I might have deleted it, actually, but I was, like, I feel like that Let's Play would be a lot of fun. Also, there are few things in this game that are more satisfying than just smacking a motherfucker in the head. Like, because this, I think that they really nailed the visceral hit reactions in this game. Very, very well.
I can't believe they just fired Dr. Chavez. After the years of hard work and dedication she's put into this company. I suppose that's what you get when you stand up for your convictions. The worrying thing is, she's right. I've seen the data. We've got to keep working, now more than ever. Lesser people would give up, but she's not one of them. And if she won't, I won't.
Yeah, firing people for dissenting opinions. That's the mark of a good company. Only good companies do that. You just did an Alan Wake and Evil Within comparison video thing if you haven't seen it. I've seen it in my recommended thumbnails, but I haven't clicked on it yet. I'm afraid to watch it because I'm afraid he's going to trash talk video games I like. Okay, that's actually not the reason. The actual reason is because I was watching the Soma one, but I didn't get very far into it. Yeah, exactly, Duelist Crisis. These robots should be afraid of Warren's hard metal rod. C. Jacobs is afraid of dissenting opinions. I'm gonna fire him. I'm gonna fire Noah Caldwell Gervais. He's not allowed to make YouTubes anymore. I guess I should have said YouTube videos there, but I like the idea of calling YouTube videos YouTubes. Like, I'm a YouTuber. I make YouTubes. That's what I do. Oh! Woo! Pro speedrun tip from your pal C. Jacobs. Don't get hit, because getting hit hurts. Hey, Ken from Hell. Welcome. I got your Steam message, by the way, that you sent me. I was not online. I haven't been online in a little while, but I got your message. It's okay, Ken from Hell. I too am a loser with no life, so that's okay. It's fine to be a loser with no life. Yes, that was a hunky pin-up on the wall. The robots are, in fact, into hunks. And to be fair, I can't really blame them.
After the recent events and the continuing threat to Creo security, we are asking all employees to remain vigilant. Please, if you see or hear anything suspicious, report it immediately to your supervisor. Protect yourself, your job, your family. Terrorism is everyone's problem.
Because terror doesn't end with the wrist. Hey, Skippy Granola. Welcome. Welcome to the Surge. Man, Radazazzle says, what is the worst YouTube alternative? And B-Man replies with, YouTube. I couldn't say anything better than that. Like, I don't even need to make a joke there. I don't even need to answer that question, because B-Man just pretty much has the best answer. I'm really enjoying cutting heads off with this pipe, but I feel like it may possibly be time for a new weapon. So it's a good thing that we're about to get our hands on one. After I run directly through these boxes with my manly exosuit for men. It's interesting, actually. There are male and female, like, Creo employees. Like, it's weird, actually. The Creo employees that I've been beating up, they actually have quite a lot of variation in their appearance, but, like, they're so far away on the screen, and, like, their screams are so distorted that you would never be able to tell. Very strange. No. We are getting our orange transparent Lego chainsaw. The Vibro Cutter. Coincidentally also the name of my genitalia. You ever wanted a chainsaw sword? Well, good news. The Surge has a chainsaw sword. And, it's actually one of the best weapons of the game. the chainsaw sword. Well, I don't blame you, Skippy. Believe me. I was actually going to stream more of The Suffering last night, but after my photography class, I really just didn't fucking feel like doing anything. Like, my photography class is... It varies from being mind-numbingly boring to being excruciating. Because, like, there are days when I don't have anything to do, but I still have to go. So I have to just sit there while everybody else works and wait until there are things for me to do in the class, like critique the photos, or work on my projects, or anything like that. And so it just results in this emotionally draining, like, 3 hours where I'm just sitting there doing nothing, and it sucks. Oh no, I don't like that, man. No, 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 no. Camera, camera. Stop that. Non-intrusive cloth. It's hard to make the camera collide with stuff that has physics, you know. You know how it is. I'm sure you've made video games before. Chainsaw sword's gotta be a Space Marine reference. Probably. We also just picked up another new weapon. But we're not gonna use it yet, because we just got the chainsaw sword. I might as well use it for a little while at least. That's photography, says the Magical Hobo. Yeah, I guess so. I guess it's appropriate for the class, isn't it? Hold on one second. Make sure things are still running here. We're good. We're fine. I had to refresh.
Welcome, Warren.
Hey, thanks, friendly computer of friendliness. So we picked up our first piece of the Rhino set here, but I don't care. We're not going to be using the Rhino set because it's way too heavy. We can upgrade the butterfly claws thing. Why not? Let's do that. Sure. We don't need to do anything here. Let's just upgrade our Warren more. Yeah. Yeah. In the name of being a juicy boy, full of electricity and vigor and virility, a word which I, again, continue to be reminded does not mean what I think it means.
Take care.
Is the lift unlocked message new? No, it is not. The lift unlocked message has been in the game. It's just that you don't see it very often, because you hardly ever actually come at a lift from the top. Like, you don't really ever come up to lifts that are actually locked. So these enemies wielding the butterfly weapons, like, they are quite intimidating at first, but then you realize that you can just kind of block all of their attacks. Oh, Warren, don't jump. It's not what I wanted you to do. Warren, buddy, you need to cooperate here. I'm trying to get this guy's body. I want this man's body. Okay, we're good. I don't remember what I was saying, but I guess it doesn't matter. Ken from Hell says, I like the design of this game, but I can also not tell what anything is. And I guess I can see why you would feel that way, yeah. Alex says, hey, C. Jacobs, are you participating in NoFap November? What did that say? Use its weapons against it. Good idea. Holy shit, that's a tip for the boss! Oh, that's really cool, actually. I never even noticed that. That's a tip for the boss of this area. That's kind of cool. To answer your question, no, I'm not. Radazazzle asks if NoFap November is a real thing. Yes, it is. NoFap November is a real thing. And, no, of course it's not. Of course it's not effective. There are people that are like, oh no, not jerking off is good for you. It allows you to balance your energy and your thoughts, because eventually the determination and the drive to the internal psychological drive to reproduce and masturbate and all that stuff, all that goes away after a couple weeks. And it's like, you know what also does that? Jerking off, having sex. Like, you can get the same psychological effects as not jerking off by jerking off. Like, you don't have to stop. It's free entertainment. Why would you give that up? It lets you balance your chi. No Shave November is also a thing, yes. Socialized Medicine says, this is a weird stream. Yeah, it is. Radazazzle says, counterpoint, jack off very a lot of the month. Warren, I wish you would stop hopping up and down when I go to block. So, we'll learn about that a little bit later, but the reason he does that is because if you're blocking and you hit up and down, Warren will jump or duck, which can be used to avoid some attacks. And it actually works. It actually works quite well, but it's really easy to do it on accident. And so I just keep fucking doing it, and I will for the rest of eternity. Let's get the power on so we can use this train. Yeah, follow Skippy Granola's advice.
Initializing.
Oh, heck.
Attention. Security lockdown in effect.
There's a security lockdown in effect, you guys.
Warning. Security systems are now active. No connection to Creonet at this time.
So the butterfly weapons, the dual claws, pretty good. Like, I didn't use these very much on the last stream, but I might, because they are quite useful.
I have to say I'm not comfortable with this. Not comfortable at all.
Me too, but like the topic of conversation.
Have to shut it down.
Audio log.
Take it to pieces bit by bit. Now I know what you're gonna say, but we've been lucky. We've been able to sweep the previous incidents under the rug. We can't keep relying on luck. I know nobody cares about the grunts down here, but God knows they will care if the media gets hold of it. Or worse, the Oversight Committee.
Hey, Oliver Maxwell. No, I am not playing the DLC because the DLC's not out yet. It's not coming out till the beginning of next month. But by then, we should be ready for it on this save file. So I figured I'd start a new save file and stream it. That'll be fun.
We have come into possession of evidence that links Ed Nakana, employee number 776910, to the homicides associated with the individual known as the Liberator. All indications point to the fact that he has deliberately tampered with his neural implant, including disabling its GPS function. Therefore, Creonet cannot ascertain his whereabouts. While he's at large, he is a serious threat to staff and Creo's image, if this were to get out. We need to take care of this, quickly and quietly.
I like the idea that they have dissenters, but like, the dissenters can't actually go anywhere because they're trapped here, like everybody else who is actually working here. So like, even the dissenters are kind of fucked. Because like, what are you gonna do? Like, organize like a resistance? Well, great. Like, they can just deactivate your brain chip and then you die. Like... Like, good luck dissenting when you can't think for yourself because you're a zombie. Like, this really is... I gotta hand it to Creo. Like, boy, they sure did make a workforce with, like, 100% employee satisfaction. By force. The only thing about the butterfly weapons is that it's very unwieldy. Better off dead than a slave. Yeah. Amen to that, brother.
Out!
Well, let's let our friend out here. Oh no, our friend is a dick! What do you know? Our friend is evil and a jerk. Who could have guessed this? I mean, I probably could have guessed this, but, I mean, surely you couldn't have seen this coming. It was an absolute surprise. Now we have the opposite of the butterfly weapon. A giant fuck-off hammer that also is a rivet gun, but we can't use the rivets because it's DRM locked. The rivets themselves, like the rivet gun part of this is DRM locked. Is this person a zombie? Well, technically they're all zombies. Hell yeah. The hammer is probably one of my favorite weapons. Like, hammer weapons are just so damn good. The hammer even gets like a special slide attack too. Like, the hammer does this when you slide with it, which is very powerful. Oh, you want some too, huh? I've got good news for you. I have a giant hammer, and I'm willing to sell it to you. Bits and pieces at a time, but, you know, you can have it. I might die if I go here. I might die if I go here this early, but we're gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna chug health kits, and we'll see if I can actually make it to this thing. Oh, they put another guy here! Oh, that guy wasn't here before. Shit! I actually might die now. I don't know if I can make it out of here. God, yes! I'm so good at video games, you guys. I'm just impossibly good, okay? We picked up another weapon, but we just got the hammer, so we'll use the hammer for now. Hey, Joe. We picked up another weapon. It's a fire weapon, but we'll check it out when we're done doing this. Which, to be honest, I don't know if I'll ever be done with. It's fun, you know? It's fun to just take the hammer and just kind of go bip, bop, bippity bippity bop. Bop. But yeah, it was another energy blade weapon. Oh no! Targeting! I gotta turn off my targeting computer. I forgot. I think I am destined to always forget for the rest of eternity that moving the right stick doesn't actually change the locked on target in this game.
Good to see you.
Ted Anderson says, you're the best gamer currently streaming. Like, on this channel. That's good. That's pretty fucking good. That is... That's pretty good. So this is what we picked up. It is, it's kind of like this weapon, except it does fire damage and it has a unique move to it. So let's see. What do we want to use here? I guess we could stick with the hammer. The hammer's fun. We'll upgrade the hammer and we'll keep beating stuff up with the hammer for now. But I'm thinking like hammer and like butterfly weapon maybe. That seems pretty good to me. Seems like a good combination. Let's upgrade our Lauren Tamagotchi before we head back out. And maybe slap on a vital boost or two here. That's probably a good idea for reasons that may be specified a bit later. So let's see. I feel like the description of some of these is pretty good. The hammer. Tech bro time. What's better than one tool? 2 pro quality tools in one. The Endos RS3 Titan combines an industrial rivet gun with a high-torque, super industrial wrench, providing Creo employees with the perfect tool for rocket manifold maintenance. Due to the inherent danger, the rivet function is restricted to an internal database of approved workers. Contact your department manager today if you are interested in signing up for the requisite safety courses. So yeah, the hammer is DRM locked. I really like their justification for the chainsaw sword, too. This game doesn't really do... No, it kind of doesn't. There are ranged attacks, but they're not... They're mainly for drawing enemies out instead of actually killing enemies. The Vibro Cutter is Aster's flagship product, but it's just one of many high-powered cutting tools Aster produces for industrial applications around the world. Its ease of use, tempered tungsten cutting teeth, and rugged chassis... It's like they're calling this thing like sexy or something. This thing has a really rugged chassis. It's a very handsome Vibro Cutter. It's a go-to choice for many Creo employees seeking affection. But okay, sure. We'll go big beefy weapon and light smashy slashy weapon. Not sure how spoiler friendly this stream is. It's fine. Don't worry about it. The thing about spoilers in this game is that like they don't matter all that much, but I would prefer if you didn't, you know, like You don't have to avoid spoilering. You don't have to avoid spoilers, but I would prefer if you did, unless you really just can't hold it inside anymore. But yeah, this is not a ranged game. This is a melee video game. I love that they just swing right into it. They're like, "Oh no! Who could have predicted this?" Spoilers. Bruce Willis was dead all along. Can mods please ban that guy? Mods, please ban the Magical Hobo for spoiling a movie that's like approximately as old as I am. Ted Anderson says, "I don't mind if you can't hold it inside yourself anymore." See Jacobs on NoFap November. God damn it. Just god damn it, man. No, I don't have mods. Well, alright. Let's get on the train and get the hell out of here. What the?
Error. Bypassing. Error. Bypassing. Bypass successful. Bringing primary weapon online. Primary weapon offline. Secondary systems operational.
Well, we're fighting a big old robot now. We are fighting packs, so now we get to fight the Dick Wolves. Woo! Iframes, thank you. Get knocked on my fucking face. That's fine. I like this boss. I feel like this boss is a good introduction to like the boss gimmicks. That graffiti earlier that I just noticed for the first time actually is quite helpful now, because it tells us about this boss's gimmick. We have to, like the graffiti says, use its attacks against it by getting underneath it and using the rockets. But we're not going to do that. We're not going to make it hit itself with the rockets, because there are two ways to defeat bosses in the Surge, and defeating them in a special non-standard way will get you an upgraded version of their weapon. So we have to defeat this thing without the rockets.
Dispensing sentence.
Oh, okay. He was facing the wrong way there. I was hoping he didn't accidentally take himself out, because he would have felt quite silly, but then I would have missed my chance at the weapon. So try to use your other leg.
Dispensing sentence.
Dispensing sentence. That's like that's what you call missiles. Like, they are judgment. Like, this thing watched Judge Dredd a little bit too closely. Come on.
Rehabilitation implemented.
I feel like blowing a person up doesn't really rehabilitate them. And if it does, it doesn't do a very good job of it, I'd imagine. Okay, we need to go to the butterfly here, because the hammer is a little bit too slow. I think I'll have better luck with this. Basically, we need to hit it in the leg while the other leg is in the air, and not get owned. We also need to not get owned. Like, I'm a big fan of getting owned, but I probably should stop doing that. Would you please?
Dispensing sentence.
This thing is just Ed 209. Yeah, it kind of is, isn't it? Oh, I'm probably actually gonna die here if I'm not careful. Not that leg! The other leg! Oh, you are a jerk.
Rehabilitation.
Ah! Quick, walk down some stairs. I know. Oh yeah, I'm gonna die. Oh, maybe not, actually. We'll see if I can pull this out. The annoying thing about this is that it's kind of up to RNG if it decides to actually do the stomp that you need it to do. Like, you can make it easier by taking out both legs. Then it's not as reliant on waiting for it to do the stomp, but yeah, it's quite annoying.
Rehabilitation implemented.
Oh, this thing is such an asshole. This thing is such an asshole.
Rehabilitation implemented.
Yeah, you know, pull this out. It's kind of like saying pull this off, but like more like a C. Jacobs way of saying it. There we go. So something that's kind of cool is that they actually they patched this boss specifically so that if you are going for the alternate way of killing it, the game actually can tell now, and they won't have him do the missiles again. Oh, his AI was kind of like, wait, hold on a second.
Security violation in progress.
Oh, this thing is such a dick. Watch, now it's gonna start stomping with the other leg. Come on. Come on. Ooh, I know what I can do. Here's what I can do. We can switch to the hammer while I'm doing this. Yeah, this boss is pretty cool. It's just kind of a pain in the ass is all. Ah, shit, it's so close.
Functional.
Oh shit, I think I got it. Yeah! Fucking yeah! Look at that. I had like no health. Oh. But yeah, for defeating Pax in the non-standard way of not knocking it out with the missiles, we get his weapon. But the V2 version, which is all like lightning-y and stuff, Pax offline. So yeah, the big robot arm weapons are quite cool. This one has a similar moveset to the claw that we picked up earlier, but if we alternate, I can find the right button combo. Yeah, it's got some pretty damn good alternate moves, like a kick, and also you can charge up the R2 by holding down R2 to do like big super slams that have like an area of effect thing that you don't get with the V1 version. So hell yeah. We did it! So we'll use this for a while, because that's pretty cool. This game totally needed more boss fights. I agree, actually. Like, this game really did need more boss fights. I think it has a good amount for what kind of game it is, but I think it could have used one or two more. We did it! We have made it to the second area, and now the game is over. Thanks for watching, everybody. It's done. Roll credits. We can leave. Our shift is over.
Believe it or not, but I just had the incredible honor of meeting Jonah Gutenberg, founder of Creo. That was an amazing experience. I mean, you already know that Creo is not just another company. Our founder, Jonah Gutenberg, has a vision of a better world. We've all seen what has happened during our lifetime. This is not the future we were promised. Jonah saw the world deteriorate before his eyes. It was not just the social, economic problems, the divide between the haves and the have-nots. No, it was bigger. Crops were failing, sea levels rising, droughts, Floods, storms, our world was dying.
Lore!
Project Resolve is designed not as a band-aid, but as a cure. With every launch, the integrity of our atmosphere is being strengthened. With every rocket's payload, our world is being reseeded for future generations. Jonah used his considerable influence to bring together world leaders and corporations to create the Kyoto Accord. No longer could the environmental changes be ignored. Many even deemed it too late. But Jonah had an idea, and using his company's extensive resources, he'd already prototyped what would become Project Resolve. And that's why you're here, to make a difference. That's why Creo's here. That's why we're all here, to make a dream reality. Not just for us, but for our children. And for our children's children.
Not our children's children, though. Fuck them. They don't matter nearly as much. He does appear to have Rorschach on his shirt, yes. Like an ASCII, like Rorschach.
Founder of Creo.
Red faction souls. That's kind of what it is, yeah.
Our founder, Jonah Gutenberg.
It's Son of Man with a phone. Oh, a phone instead of the... Yeah, okay, I got it. Would you like an iron bar? Would you like to be the iron? Yeah, I know the painting. Interesting. Man and machine. The perfect team. There's Warren looking like a caveman.
Connection failure. Rerouting. Manual link established. Welcome to main production. Worker number. Database error. Let me show you around. Now, how may I help you? Let me show you around. Around.
Seems you've got a screw loose somewhere.
Thanks for your concern. Error. No loose screws found.
What a sense of humor this robot has.
Right. So, where is everybody?
Unable to initiate link to CreoNet. No data available.
Fabulous. Then where's operations?
Information unavailable.
Well, thanks. You are so helpful.
Time to get to work. Let me show you the way.
I'm already at work.
And license agreement. How may I be of service? Provided by Creo. I'd like to help. I'd like to help. I'd like to... Please, hold the line.
Love isn't always on time. We have a drone now. So now we can do ranged attacks. You ever play that game Nier Automata? It's kind of like that. Nier. It's automatic. Personalities are DLC, just like in Dead Space 3. But yeah, no, after this, the drone is just a drone. I don't know, I like the drone. I like that they let you pull enemies. Yeah, Nier Automata. That's what I said. That's what the game is. Right? Oh wow, I didn't know you could see this area from here. That bridge over there is a giant pain in the ass. That bridge over there has like 8 enemies on it and they're all dickheads. Oh wow, you can actually see a lot of this area from here. Yeah. That's the lady with the pole is right down there near where my HUD is. Huh. Cool. Yeah! Go, my minion. Miss half the shots you take. Just remember, missing half of the shots you take means that you still hit half of the shots. So it's not all bad. See, the downside of using the drone to kill enemies is that you don't get any weapon parts for doing it, because they can't, like, shoot off limbs and whatever. Which is a bummer.
Welcome
Hey, thanks. That's very kind of you.
On emergency power. Services are limited at the moment.
Right.
We apologize for any come back anytime.
Go.
For your fellow workers, they look out for you.
Is that a threat? Can you get more robots? Yes, you can actually. The drone like attachments are actually very similar to the pod programs. Like even down to like them doing some of the same things. Hello. Greetings, friend. Have you heard the good word about my dear friend the Pax Imperator? It's quite useful in combat. Yeah, I have to go to the credit union in order to bank all my tech scrap. No, wait, they don't have a union. There's no such thing. Unions are not allowed.
Warren.
Hello? Anyone there? Are you receiving?
I'm more of a giver than a receiver, but how's it going? Long time no see.
Warren, I was starting to worry. I'm glad you're okay.
Oh, I'm doing just fine.
What the hell's going on here?
There was some kind of incident, that's all I know. Hardly anything is working and your area is in lockdown. I'm trapped up in the executive forum. There's loads of distress beacons, but you're the only person I've managed to contact. We have to do something.
Agreed. I very much would like to do something, like escape from this corporate hellhole.
Fine. Hope this qualifies for hazard pay.
Okay then. We need to find out what happened, and we won't if we just stay here. We're in this together, and like it or not, we're on our own. At least for the time being.
I like Warren's sense of humor.
Will you finally tell me who you are?
Sally. I'm Sally, medical staff assigned to the executive forum. I'm isolated up here. Stuck, to be exact.
That's kind of what isolated means in this situation.
You tried calling for help?
The system's locked down. There's no way I know to contact anybody outside. And it seems most comms are out apart from the ops.
I better get going.
Be careful out there.
Oh, I'll do my best. I'm always careful. Careful is my middle name. Actually, it's Bartholomew.
That it's safe there. Security
Please remember, safety at work is our highest priority and should be yours.
And they've asked for external aid. It tells you how serious things have gotten if they've called for outside help. But you know what? It's fine. If they've got everything under control, I'm just gonna sit here and wait for them. It's terrifying enough listening to the noises, let alone being out there. I'm safe here.
And I'm sure that just worked out so well for you, my unnamed audio log friend. Because if there's one thing that I can say about the world of the Surge, it's that it's safe. That's right, my name is Chad Bartholomew Jacobs. I wasn't saying that my middle name is Bartholomew. It's Warren's middle name. What if I told you that my middle name was Odysseus? Would you believe me? So people are asking if I'm gonna fight these cops here. These space cops.
Security HQ is a restricted area.
They don't want me to go to Security HQ, and we actually can't get there anyway, but people want me to fight these cops. There's really no actual reason.
Please proceed to the nearest operations.
There's actually no reason to fight these cops, but people want me to do it, so okay, I guess I will. Like, you want me to be an asshole, I guess I'll be an asshole. Like, the thing is, even if I cut off their limbs and get their equipment, I can't use it anyway. Like, I'm not, like, I don't have enough core power to use their equipment. There really is no point in killing these guys right now. Like, if I get their weapon, I guess I can use it, but, like, again, there's no point, because I can just get it later. But people want me to. And you know what? I'm a slave to you folks, so I'm gonna do it. I just can't get enough punishment. Yeah, die! Your arm is mine. I think that's the weapon there on the ground. Oh no, it's not! I don't even get the weapon. Wow. Look at that. I think people just want to see me eat shit. I think that's what it is. And I guess I don't blame them. Oh, oh, there it is. It just took a while to pop up. That had to fucking hurt. That's right. The local cops.
Site.
I was being destroyed by the local cops. Oh! Another thing they changed. I'm so happy they changed this. Before, you had to actually interact with the ops thing in order to restore your curative items. But now you don't. Now all you have to do is walk in here and it restores them for you.
They look out for you.
God, the way that guy's leg went flying is great. Yeah, the animations in this game are great. Like, they are very smooth, they flow well, like, it's just a good-looking game in general. Okay, well, I guess nothing can be perfect. Let me just get rid of that flaw so you can't see it anymore. That means it doesn't exist.
Don't believe it. Hey, you! Over here! Please, my rig's out of juice. I'm a fucking statue here. Can't move a thing. Can you power it up and jumpstart me?
I'll do my best, my friend. He'll be fine, I'm sure. Creo perfected anti-gravity.
Damn, thank you. Been sitting here so long, my ass is numb. Can't count how many times I've had to play dead out here. Nearly pissed my pants a couple of times. I'm Hobbs, Dean Hobbs. No one calls me Dean, so, you know, Hobbs is fine.
Okay, Hobbs. How are you doing today on this finest of days? This most excellent day?
What are you doing down here?
Well, just being me. I mean, I'm maintenance. I should have left this stuff to security. But I thought, hey, Hobbs, let's find out what's going on here. Stupid, man. Just stupid. Wanted to check the failsafe consoles, see what they recorded. Got separated from my crew, but I thought, Hobbs, don't give up now. You can make it. And that's when my rig gave out.
Why does no one call him Dean? Dean is a pretty cool name.
Guess you've got no idea what's going on around here.
Shit, man. I don't know nothing. Felt like my brain was an egg on a griddle and then the yolk popped. Woke up, head ringing like crazy. Everything had just gone to hell. What I've seen since then. Man, you wouldn't believe it.
Try me. I've seen a hell of a lot today.
What's the deal with these failsafe consoles?
Well, Creo's got a few around the factory to monitor problems and record them. There's sure to be some crazy stuff on them with all its...
Because he's a philosopher.
My adventuring days are done.
What's your plan?
I'm gonna get my ass out of here before it gets mashed like a bug in a windshield. Think I'll head up to Ops. Should be alright there.
I cleared a path with my fists and blood, so yeah, it's fine. Good luck out there, Hobbs.
So long, Hobbs.
Stay safe, man. Stay safe.
I wonder if he would get upset if I called him Dean. Like, what if I just called him Dean? Like, what would he do about it?
Failsafe protocol active. Log mark 96 hours, 0 minutes, 0 seconds. Automatic system-wide reboot begun.
No, we're not going that way.
Analysis. Most Creo systems damaged. 27% of data storage and processing systems report complete data and record loss, with no chance of recovery. Local non-networked power supplies remain operational. Recovery protocols activated. Damaged data sectors attempting temporary repair using analogous systems. Collateral loss of workforce is rated as extreme.
So you're saying there's a chance?
They remain severely impaired. with all functioning personnel-related systems reporting significant neurological deviation and physical degradation.
Ooh, this guy's got the fire weapon.
Should be collected for refurbishment and redistribution to fully functioning human assets.
Nice lighting! Cool animation! The fire weapon is mine! So this is one of the weapons added by the DLC. I'm excited to check it out. We'll take a look at the staff I got also at some point. Let's see. The MG Strigil is an occasional site in the foundry areas that supply materials to the various sectors of research and development. Its extreme temperature twin-cutting blades are ideal for dividing specialized alloys into the forms needed by the notoriously exacting Restricted Projects engineers. Striking enemies multiple times causes excess heat to build up, which will then be released as a fiery burst. I'll fucking take that! Holy shit! Look at this thing! Oh, that's cool. Well, B-Man, you just missed me getting the first of the Fire and Ice DLC weapons. Neat. Maybe that guy was trying to say that he was going to report me to the local crops. Making things explode into fire is quite nice. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. They look sicker than me. Well, few things on this planet do. I got my first case of the sniffles today. By the way, my doctor said that for a while the immunosuppressants are gonna make me get sick really, really easily. But eventually, it should even out, and I should have a normal person's immune system.
How much time has passed? Minutes? Hours?
Oh, right. It's time for a grounded, sad moment.
I was told it wouldn't hurt, that the whole thing would be over in just a couple of minutes. But the pain when it started. I was awake. It cut open my flesh, pierced into my bones. I can still hear the machines, feel them, and I screamed. Just screamed until there was no air left in my lungs. But it didn't stop. It didn't stop.
That's pretty fucked up. Some of these audio logs, man. They are brutal, Torque. Haha, brutal. So these enemies are the bane of my goddamn existence. I hate this fucking thing. These enemies are so obnoxious. But like, as I mentioned earlier, they were some of the enemies addressed in the patches. These guys were tweaked just a little bit to make them less obnoxious. They are much less shitty now. But they still do an absolute bananas amount of damage, so we are not going to fuck with these things right now, because they are extremely dangerous. They're extremely dangerous. The hammer is quite good against these enemies, and I haven't upgraded this thing at all, so you can see that I'm doing a hell of a lot to this thing. Let's just go with what we know, why don't we? So yeah, those things are absolutely ridiculous. And there are like 8 of them in this little hallway, so we're not gonna go over here, I don't think. They're supposed to be completely insane at this point. Well, yeah, but they remain insane is the thing. Like, those doggy guys never get fun. Like, never ever. So okay, let's go and upgrade our fire claws, because I pretty much have to use that, because that is so damn cool.
Designated work site.
Yeah, there's an implant up there, but I don't want it. So let's see. This thing. Gonna upgrade that. And we'll upgrade the negotiator. Might as well use that as well. Something I also found out is that this I didn't know this for quite some time, but this game actually does have a weapon swap system. I thought that you have to go into the menu and switch your weapons manually, but if you mark them as your favorites, when you hit the left button, you can swap between them. And the right button swaps between your curatives. So yeah, now we have this thing, and it's kind of cool because it's got like a box cutter blade.
Be careful out there.
Yeah, now we are using quite fast weapons. Like, we've got this thing, we've got the other thing. We're doing quite well for ourselves. I really like this game. Like, this game... hey, Hobbs, how's it going? This game is just so much fun. Like, that is what I appreciate the most about this game, I think, is that it's just so fun to play. Surprise! Swap weapons mid-combo? Oh my god. I don't know if you can do that. I don't think this game supports that, but I'll try it. No, unfortunately you can't. That would be cool as hell though, if you could like combo weapons together. I think we have the full Rhino set now, but I'm going to continue to not wear it. Oh, see, this guy isn't DRM locked. I honestly don't know why you would get off of that thing. Like, it feels like that guy had the advantage over me. Like, he had a fucking gun, and he decided, no, I'm gonna use my hammer instead. Well, it turned out real well for him. Right, it's currently not allowed. It's currently not allowed because it's just too damn cool. They don't want me styling on the enemies that hard. This is not Devil May Cry. Oh shit! This is another weapon! Oh my god, they're everywhere! This guy's got like a fire knife thing. I think this dude has a fire chainsaw sword. It's got a cool as hell moveset. Can I have a fire chainsaw sword? Hey you, give me the fire chainsaw sword. Thanks! Oh my god. This game's the coolest game! Sharing some components with the more common MG Centurion, the MG Caldarium employs a high-test cutting blade energized by a next-generation power source, and is hazardous in the extreme to uncertified users. Caution should be exercised at all times, as splattering molten metal droplets have been known to cause severe burns to users and nearby workers. Look at this thing! That's so cool. This sword is lit. Yeah, it sure is. Oh my god, and it's got such cool moves. Oh. I fucking love video games. Hey, you. Hope you guys are having fun in there, because I'm going to kick your ass later. Duelist Crisis says he wants to see the frost weapons. Well, hopefully we'll see them. Put on the yellow armor and be a space marine. I guess I could. Okay, so it seems like the downside of these weapons is that they don't come upgraded. So, like, obviously I'm not doing the highest amount of damage with this thing right now. Oh, that was the explosion, though. Oh, that man just Goomba stomping himself. Oh wow, he went right over that gap. That's impressive. You know what I also enjoy about this game, actually? I enjoy that this game uses the Bloodborne system of being away from the hub for a long time. Because you might have noticed that I've been getting, like, more curative items as I go. If you reach the amount of tech scrap it would take to level up, they give you 2 or 3 health injectors back, which is really cool. I feel like that's a really good idea, and a game like Bloodborne really could have fucking used that. Bop. New armor sets. I don't think there's any new armor, no. But, I assume there will be new armor in the DLC that's coming out, the amusement park one. Oh boy, these are heavy men. Excuse me. But yeah, the new weapons they seem to all be quite fast, which is pretty cool. Ow. I'm just gonna take that hit right to my fucking dome. That's fine. I'm actually doing quite a bit better than I thought I would here. Again, as I mentioned at the start of this, I am quite rusty at this game, so I figured this would go very, very poorly. But it's actually going quite well. Can't wait till I start dying. And hey, we picked up a much more useful drone module that knocks enemies on their faces. It's just a new area that you can go to, the DLC, so you're still playing as Warren. How is the DLC going to be implemented? I assume they're going to put the entrance in the game world somewhere. Probably somewhere near the further along. Yeah, I like the Scarab armor. The Scarab armor is quite good. Radazazzle says, I want armor that is on fire or frozen, and I agree. Oh man, I bet Iron Mouse is going to be the mascot for the amusement park. That would only make sense. Oh, right in the knee. No, the new weapons are not a teaser for the DLC. They're just independent of the DLC. It's just a free update. There are going to be even more weapons in the DLC area. And I'm psyched for it. I am so psyched for it. Because, like, the one thing I wanted out of this game was more of this game. And they're delivering that. So, like, I'm getting exactly what I wanted here. Let's see if Hobbs has made his way back yet.
Welcome, Warren.
He has. Hello.
We made it, buddy. Good to see ya. And don't think I forgot I owe ya. Found this. Here, take it. Might help.
Hey, thanks, pal.
Any trouble getting here?
Nah, it was right around the corner and I kept my head down. Worst has got to be over now.
Yeah, definitely, Hobbs.
Take care, Hobbs.
You bet I will. Don't do nothing I wouldn't.
Okay, I'll be a coward then. Joe says I should do an LP of this, and I was considering it. Someday I might. We'll see. I guess this kind of counts. Let's see. Aw, man, I don't have enough tungsten to upgrade the sword. That's okay. We'll keep using the butterfly claws for now. I have a lot of Mark II alloys to spend, though. We'll stick with what we have, I think, for the time being. I don't have a lot of Mark II body parts, though, so we're gonna save those for now. Yeah, we'll stick with what we know. Does he know that Warren had his suit attached without anesthetic? I don't think anybody ever finds that out, actually. I don't think he ever tells anybody. It seems like that would be something that you would want to tell people, doesn't it?
Happy to help.
Yeah, he never tells anyone about it. But that audio log we found earlier implied that that person also had theirs attached without any anesthetic. So it seems like either that is a common thing that happens, or it happened to Warren specifically because the surge happened at the same time. So I don't think the game actually ever answers that. And if it does, I never found the answer. That's true. Hobbs was out of commission during the event. Yeah. We're gonna go back to the fire claws. Oh god, the explosion is so good. I can't believe this. B-Man, what I just said was, we found an audio log saying that somebody else had gone through the process of getting the exosuit put on without getting the anesthetic, like Warren did. So, either the implication is that that just happens sometimes, or it happened to Warren because it happened right when the surge happened.
Help! Please!
Somebody needs our help. Probably should help that person, because I'm a nice guy like that. The interact prompt interrupted my, interrupted my combo.
Please, come on, help me!
Richard says, also note, the names of the fire weapons are all references to Roman bathhouses. Strigils were used to scrape bits off of you, while a caldarium was the heated bath. Interesting. That's kind of cool.
Damn. Thanks, man. I thought I was stuck in here for good.
Hello, Davey.
Come on.
How are you?
Say something. You okay in there?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm just the protagonist.
I appreciate it, really. Thought I was gonna starve in here. Don't know how much longer I would have lasted.
So tell me, what's your story?
Name's Davey, man. I work on the shell production line. Ran in here when those freaks started showing up. Didn't realize for hours the door was busted and I was stuck. Don't even know how long I've been in here.
You don't have like an internal clock or something on your suit?
You know what's going on around here?
You mean all this crap? No idea, man. Way above my pay grade. Something hit the system hard, that's for sure. Melted my damn neural link. It was like I was tripping in someone else's head.
Tripping, man.
Thoughts, memories, just not my own. Some weird shit going down. That's all I know.
So, what are you gonna do now?
Dunno, man. Not staying out here, that's for damn sure. Maybe ops? Should be safe, right?
Oh yeah. Safe as safe can be.
So long.
Later.
Good luck getting to ops. It's a good thing I murdered everybody in the way. Ignore the thing about murder. It's fine. There's no murder happening. None. It's all self-defense. With fire claws that explode. What, you think I'm just doing this for fun? No. I'm fighting for my life here when I cut people's arms, legs, heads, and bodies apart. Could you kill Davy? I think you can kill the NPCs, but I've never tried. I've never taken a swing at them. I don't actually know what happens. Maybe you can't. Maybe you just swing right through them. I don't know. We might find out a bit later if I run into an NPC I don't like. Burton says, so you don't zombify if your neural link burned out. You were getting the operation during the surge, or your suit wasn't powered. That is correct. And we were getting the operation.
Damn it. Not again. Well, you can fuck right off. I swear I... Hey. You're actually normal. Or at least, kind of.
Yeah, it's all relative, lady.
But for a moment I thought you were one of these psychos. Already ran into a dozen or so of them today. Guess I've always attracted the wrong type of guy.
Well, I don't know what that says about me, because they've been chasing my ass around too.
First time I've smiled in days. Thank you.
It means you're handsome, Warren.
Trained engineer and, apparently, born survivor.
Well, I'm very happy for you. You seem to be doing quite well for yourself.
Got any idea what's going on here?
Yeah. This company finally managed to burn the final vestiges of humanity out of us. Guess we're the lucky ones, though. Didn't drop dead. Haven't blown a fuse. At least not yet.
You're searching for something?
Look at Mr. Inquisitive. Just trying to find something that would help.
How did she know that was Warren's last name?
One that's not actually falling apart. On the off chance someone needs a good beating.
Warren's last name is actually, Buffett. Well, hey, I've got a pipe I could give you. Not like that.
Actually, I think I have what you need.
It's a very unfortunate last name Warren has.
To disappointment, but hey, I'm game. So, let's see what you've got.
She is not easily impressed, so here, you can have my super advanced techno gizmo riot cop pipe, because, I mean, it's cool.
Well, this one comes with best regards from Creo's security.
A striking argument in each negotiation. Boy, oh boy, you make me happy. I owe you. It's nice to know chivalry isn't dead.
I mean, it's only kinda dead. It's only dead if you're a zombie.
So what's with the staff and everything?
I could ask you the same question. I guess sitting things out is just not our way. I never liked those smelter bots. Always kept an eye on them, even before this shit went down. It's time to push their damn emergency stop and scrap them for good.
Hell yeah.
Better get going now.
And just as I was getting to know you.
Ah, it's fine. I'll see you around, Irina. Enjoy the staff. I hope you'll give it back, because there's definitely no way I'm ever going to get another copy of that staff anywhere in this game.
Please move on. There's nothing to see.
Oh, look, more security guards. Let's see, I have the arm and the leg, so I need the body and the head still. Either of you guys feeling lucky today?
This room remains offline. Please proceed, worker.
Okay, that guy's got the body, and the other guy's got the... Well, actually, I think I can get what I need from both of them. I need the body and the head. Okay, well... Time to beat some more people up with my exploding claws. Ouch! I don't even know what happened there. What? I don't even know how I died. She takes care of a smelter bot for you? Oh shit, I shouldn't have done that actually then. Because I want to fight the smelter bot. How are you doing, Davey?
I'm so glad to see you, man. I ain't feeling right. Not right at all. I need my meds. Bad. It's been hours, man. I can't make it without them.
That's a bummer.
What meds do you need?
It's an implant. Called Modaxinol. I will die without it, man. Last time I went out... Well, you know what happened. Seriously, I'm in bad shape.
Well, I guess I'll help you out, Davey. I know how painful Crohn's can be.
I'll try to find it for you.
You don't know how much I'd appreciate that. Seriously. Thanks. I know it's asking a lot. I mean, who wants to go out there, right? But please. I don't want to get sick.
Yeah, that was the first death. And it was bullshit. I have no idea how he even died there. I just got wombo comboed.
Have to go.
Hey, don't forget about me, okay? I'm counting on you here.
Sure thing, Davey. I'll keep an eye out.
Look out for your fellow workers. They look out for you.
So this time I'm not gonna get owned. This time there will be no owning happening on my body, only their bodies. My body will be fine. I have exploding claws. Their bodies won't be fine, because I'm gonna kill them. I'm a professional at video games. I'm just so good. Nobody has ever been as good at video games as I am. Yeah, just don't get owned. Like, everything's fine as long as you don't get owned. The sooner you get owned, the worse off you'll be. So you gotta prevent the ownage as long as you possibly can.
Please move on, there's nothing to see.
Okay, I gotta get the head from this guy. He doesn't have the body.
This move remains offline.
Very appropriate music for fighting your corporate oppressors. Whoa! He just did a flip over me. That's cool. That's a pretty cool move you just did there, my friend. My friend whose head I'm about to cut off. Oh! Oh! It always feels good when you do that, doesn't it? Very, I don't know, it just feels good. It's cathartic. Down with the corporate oppressors. And all that crap. Alright, that flip is a bit silly. I feel like the animation on the flip is a little slow. Also, it just kind of sets him up for a backstab, so I don't know why he does it. Did he just block a laser? This guy is cool. This guy should be the protagonist, not me. Well, hey, after this, I'm gonna have the whole set. Yay! Yay! Brutal, Torque. Haha, brutal. Brutla, Torque. I know, I didn't get owned.
You're somebody special. At Creo, we have your well-being at heart, and that includes body and mind. Creo's more than just a job. Here, your family. Here, your
Here, you transform into a house.
But you want more, right? Why pay for expensive gym and spa memberships when Creo has state-of-the-art facilities right here? And as for vacations, what if I told you can have one every week? That's right.
That's right. Those are called weekends.
DTS, you can go anywhere in the world and even beyond. DTS feeds directly into your neural interface, and voila! You're on a beach in Rio, or Mardi Gras in New Orleans. Something more cultural? How about a stroll along the Seine in beautiful Paris? Or what about enjoying the Colosseum during the height of the Roman Empire? That's right.
I've heard a lot about their bathhouses.
Can fulfill all your desire. Enjoy a 2-week vacation in less than an hour with DTS. Wherever you want to go. Just a click away. Why would you ever leave?
Yeah, why would you ever leave? All that implies is that we can beam images directly into your head. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Like what? You have a problem with going on vacations? Is that what it is? Do you want to work more hours? Because it sounds like you don't want us to take control of your head and make you see things. Why would you ever want that? To not be the thing that you experience every weekend.
This is Benberg, so listen up. I don't know if you made it out of recycling. I don't even know if you can hear me. But if you
Another weapon!
The outbound station. Stay safe. I'll be waiting. We can make it together.
You know, I still don't know what's up with this Ben Burke guy. I really don't. I don't know what's going on with this dude. Holy crap, this thing is fast. Ah! He's fast and he's fucking me. Up. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. I don't have enough energy to get the weapon. Okay, hold on. We'll fix this. Alternate solutions. Hold that thought, guy with the fucking fire spear. I'll cut off your limb in a second. Get out of the way. I need to not hit him. Ah! Yeah! It's a really roundabout way to get that, but I did it. I got that in a really weird way. Okay. The MG Ignis. Oh. So this makes the second game I've played with a Final Fantasy crossover. No, wait. The MG Ignis was created as a result of feedback from MG Caldarium users, equipped with greater length that reduces incidental molten metal injuries by more than 70%. Its high heat cutting power is undiminished, however. For increased safety, users of the MG Ignis are cautioned to avoid using it to cut through overhead objects. Probably a good idea, yeah. Yeah, good job, Emily Smith. I guess I'm glad that National Novel Writing Month is going well for you. Now I have no health. Great. What does MG even stand for? You don't want to know. What is this way? Molten G. Molten, good. I knew it. I wonder what the unique moves for this thing are. We're gonna find out as we beat up this robot. Ah! Or I get beaten up by the robot. One of those two things. See, this is why I never do the ducking thing, because the ducking thing fucking gets me killed. That's why I never duck. That's why I only block. Okay, so we have the whole cop set now, but we can't actually wear it because it's really heavy. I know, I've been owned. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with being owned. You know, Hakuna Matata. I think that's what Hakuna Matata means. It means no ownage for the rest of your days. It's rad to have more complexity on parrying, but it's a real steep learning curve. Hell yeah, it is. Now let's see. This is extremely heavy, so we can't wear that right now. That's not too much heavier, but we're not going to deal with it. We're just going to upgrade what we have, I think. Unfortunately, we can't upgrade the whole thing because we're missing arm parts. Our buddy Hobbs skipped out on us. Or skimped out on us, rather. We are going to upgrade Hell if I know. We've got so much to choose from. We'll upgrade... Oh, I don't have nearly enough, tech scrap. Okay, well, we'll come back with more. Okay, there are a hell of a lot of weapons in this damn game. Okay. This is Mark 1. This is Mark 1. Okay, we'll do that for now.
Take care.
Talking about no FAP November again, huh? It's fine. Don't worry about it. It'll all be okay. Man, these fire weapons were a good addition. Like, I really appreciate that this game has a lot of weapons because it allows you to pick and choose pretty much whatever you want to wield. And it's kind of like... It's kind of the opposite end of the spectrum from Bloodborne, where there are a billion weapons in this game, and there's not a whole lot of difference between some of them, but they've got enough differences that it matters just enough to be like, cool and unique. Like, all of the weapons in the same category have at least one unique move to them, which is more than you can say for games like Dark Souls, which have like, sword, another sword, a bigger sword. They all have the same moveset, you know? Uh-oh. Ooh. God, I hate these fucking robots. I don't know, Radazazzle. I don't know. That's a question that I can't answer. I can't give you an honest answer to that question because I myself do not know. Oh man, so we'll probably finish this area and then we'll call it a day. Cause like I'm enjoying this so much. This game is just fun. Like, I think this game makes for a more casual, like, Dark Souls game. Like, the word casual sometimes has negative connotations, but I think here it's pretty appropriate. Like, this is a more accessible Dark Souls game, pretty much. And I think they pulled that off very, very well. Speaking of pulling off, gotta cut off their limbs in case you don't remember. God, I hate these fucking robots. No. God, I hate these fucking robots is very different than God, I hate these fucking robots. Like, the inflection is very important. It's like when you say, I helped my Uncle Jack off a horse. Like, the comma in that sentence is very important. Like, I helped my Uncle Jack off a horse. Capitalization matters, man.
Ferguson dumps us, then it's all, buddy, come to my party. Fuck him. Listen to this shit. Hi, pals. As you may know, next week is my birthday. Who does he think he is after what he pulled? There'll be tons of cakes, so bring your hunger to break Area 12. As he chokes on it. First the drones, then John, and now the salaries. He's got a screw loose if he thinks we'll forgive him again. One of these days, I'm gonna grab my tools and tighten it for him.
I imagine this is the kind of work environment where you would want to murder your boss. Like, I mean, let's face it. We've all fantasized about murdering our boss before. But The Surge presents a universe where it may very well become a reality. Like, you may actually get the chance to murder your boss. And when that chance arrives, I wouldn't blame you for not squandering it. Uh-oh. God, let me just eat that 50 damage. Hell yeah. I'll just shove it right in my mouth. Oh god, that robot. It's fine. Everything's fine. Tactile Omniboost. I don't know, I just like the name of that one. Uh-oh. C. Jacobs 2017. I know, it's a pretty common phrase, isn't it? God, that is so satisfying. Just the crunch. Like, someone on the sound team had a lot of fun making all of the crunchy noises in this game. Heavy weapons just feel so good to use. This game also has ridiculously good shortcuts that make for better piecemeal progress. Yes, they do. This game has quite a number of loopbacks. Like, this game very much enjoys its loopbacks. Oh, Warren, be careful. Warren? Oh, Warren. I was going to be very upset at you for a moment there. Exactly. There's nothing quite like a really good, crunchy, heavy weapon.
I'm still waiting at the outbound station. I want to try and get to the old biolabs. I'm hoping it's safer there. But I'm not leaving without you. I know recycling and the waste storage are a mess, but get through there, and it will get better.
Yeah, there are only going to be like half as many robots that want to murder you. Oh, nuts. Fighting two of these Scarab enemies at once is kind of a pain. Because like fighting one is okay, because you can just block their attacks, but fighting two is when it gets kind of tricky. So I am about to go back to the ops, so I'm just going to do the reasonable thing and just eat their hits for lunch, breakfast, and dinner. Oh man, I love chocolate milk. Chocolate milk is great. Chocolate milk is important, everybody. Let's keep that in mind. Like, you know what you may be thinking? Ah, chocolate milk, that's just a beverage. Chocolate milk is more of a way of life than a beverage, everybody. Now we just need the Scarab body. Maybe Ben goes to the amusement park? Oh shit, you're right, actually. Maybe the amusement park will have the continuation of that guy's story. That's a good point, actually.
With the implemented overtime,
Riz Death Blossom says that.
Relying on their implants, but I'm noticing increasingly erratic behavior from them. This schedule was meant to be temporary, but it's been months now with no sign of respite. Now, I don't blame my team for using, but the side effects are becoming increasingly apparent. There's even been fights. And, you know, some people are just acting downright weird. And we're going to have big problems soon if something isn't done, and I won't be held responsible.
I like the idea that he doesn't mind his workers using, like, neural implant drugs.
Attention, smelter task reassignment confirmed.
I also like that they let you direct these smelter robots around, because it's like, they're not doing anything. What, do you think they're smelting? No. They're just standing around. The smelter robots have nothing better to do with their time. Operations at Creo have been shut down long enough that it doesn't matter anymore. The robots can do whatever they like. I like that my flame weapons just idly smoke and, like, burst into flame. That's always nice. So, wait. Irina took care of one of the smelter bots for me. Does that mean that I can't get all of the coins? I don't know. Well, I guess we'll find out. Because you need 5 coins to finish that quest line with the coins. And if Irina has reduced the number available to 4, I don't know if the developers are gonna change the quest? I don't know, I guess we'll find out. Oh boy, this thing is fucking me up. I hate these robots so much. You can still get the coins? Oh. Maybe they made this guy over here drop 2 of them instead. There's another smelter bot over here. Oh, this is probably the coin right here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, never mind. Yeah, the coin is just sitting there. Okay, cool. Riz Death Blossom a little bit too late on that, telling me where it is, but hey, thanks. Thanks for quelling my fears in the interim. I was getting a little nervous there, because the reward for getting all of the coins is fucking brilliant. So I don't want to miss it. Yeah, beat on this guy's exposed ass. He's showing it to me. It's like he wants me to beat on it. Hey, I blame Roadsus. Oh! Jesus Christ! That hurt. Holy hell.
Come back anytime.
You're just in time to watch me get murdered, I blame Roadsus. I got smelted, it's true. Well listen, at least I'm dying to things that I can quantify as being bullshit. Think of my deaths so far. Think of what my deaths so far have been to. An enemy that does 105 damage, which will kill me in one hit no matter what. 2 enemies comboing me to death from off screen. One of the fucking robot things still hit me even though I ducked his attack.
So much for help coming. It's been over a day now and nothing. She's not responding when I call. Got a nurse out there and the noises are freaking me out. I can hear them. At least there hasn't been any more screaming. I did see one guy. He wasn't in a terrible state, but he seemed to know what he was doing. Heading to the executive forum. Maybe I should have gone like she suggested.
To the executive forum, huh? Well, that's where I'm headed. I probably should follow those people's lead, because I'm sure things turned out really well for them. Things turn out for everybody real well in this universe, I've heard. Like, I haven't heard of a single thing that has gone wrong in this game so far. Not one. Anywhere. Nowhere. At all. Everything is just fine. Alright, this time I'm not gonna get owned. Wolfenstein 2 is a good game. Well, that's good. I'm glad Wolfenstein 2 is a good game. Maybe someday I will play it. I didn't really like the first one, but who knows? I have also read that they didn't fix any of my complaints with it, so maybe I won't. What the hell? Where did that come from? Why is there a drone here? Dude, I cannot stand these robots. These robots are so obnoxious. Wait, where did that drone that was here go? Cool. What were my complaints? My complaints were that the shooting wasn't very satisfying. Like, I feel like the gameplay in Wolfenstein kind of sucks. Because, like, you are very, very fragile in the new Wolfenstein. Like, oh my god, like, if you have not played the new Wolfenstein, like, they encourage you to dual wield, but dual wielding will get you killed because you're so fragile. And in the new Wolfenstein, you only have 50 you only have 50 max health, which they offset by giving you 200 max armor, but that's still a very noticeable deficit, I'm sure. I just didn't feel like the shooting was very responsive. Like, when you shoot an enemy, like, they just kind of fall over with a thunk. Like, they don't really, like, fly backwards or, like, explode into bits or whatever. Like, it's not Doom. Like, you don't expect it to be like Doom, where everything is, like, super over-the-top visceral. But the shooting in Wolfenstein just never felt very satisfying to me. Oh, no you don't. No you don't. Don't you go to that rivet gun. Oh, shit. Oh, we're good. Everything's fine. I'm so tired of these robots. I'm so tired of these Star Wars. God damn it. These enemies just kind of suck in general, because they're not really based around, like, their weak points, you know? Like, it's really only a coincidence that you can hit their weak points.
You've seen the bodies.
Oh.
But I've seen him doing it. Why'd I make this up? Others have seen him too. It's just one guy. It's always the same. Bodies dismembered, missing limbs. God knows what he's doing with them. You know, I know this Liberator story happened decades ago. But what if he's back? What if it's not just urban legend? What if he's real? What if this whole mess is because of him?
Strange. Someone seems to have tried the whole uprising thing before. And it may very well be happening again. Oh yeah, you have been able to dismember people in the Wolfenstein games, like with the shotgun and all that stuff. Like if you shoot someone hard enough, they will fall apart. But it's more like a little like a splut kind of fall apart, and not like a kind of fall apart. I don't know. I feel like the game could just stand to be a little bit more visceral. Like not super visceral. Like it doesn't have to be Dead Space, but like just a little bit would go a long way, I think. Reclamation buddy. Yeah, you can shoulder ram people into a fine mist, but that's like a specific upgrade thing, I think that's kind of an exception. But anyway, my point is, I am hesitant to buy the new Wolfenstein. Not because it is a bad game. That's the thing. Like, I acknowledge that the new Wolfenstein is a fun game. It's just that I didn't enjoy it as much as other people enjoyed it. And that's not necessarily a problem. There's nothing really wrong with that. It's just that everybody has different tastes and all that stuff. We picked up a new hammer weapon, by the way. We got this thing. It is the arm of a Pax, not related to this one. It is the arm of another defense robot. I'm not playing EDF. No, nothing on this natural earth could ever get me to play EDF. Not with those spiders. I think part of the reason I am getting killed by... Oh, what the hell? I could still target that guy even though he was dead. That's kind of fucked up, actually. I think part of the reason I'm getting killed so easily is because I'm getting overzealous with these claws. Because like I mentioned, I haven't really used them that much, so I need to stop mashing with the claws. Save the planet Earth from any alien. I'm not, like, I could get into EDF. Like, if EDF had the rest of the giant insects but no giant spiders, I would play the hell out of EDF. But I can't get into that. It is unfortunate that I can't get into that, but I just can't get into it. Just the rocket launcher on the bugs. It sounds fun. It sounds like a good time. Like, I really like games that throw, like, a billion enemies at you, but, like, you have a lot of artillery. Like, that's one of my favorite styles of video game. It's just that, like, man, I can't deal with the subject matter, and it's very unfortunate. Like, if I was killing, like, giant slithering intestines that pooped everywhere, like, and bled everywhere, that would be my jam. That would be a very touching, personal, emotional story. C. Jacobs is allowed to have a phobia? No, it's not allowed. I can't. God, these fire weapons are so fun. Like, I exploded that man. Like, come on now. Heights and deep water and sharks. All of those are good things to fear. Like, those are very natural fears, I think. Also, look, you can see the boss running around over there. I think that's kind of cool, that the boss is just kind of hanging out in that area. The boss betrayed his country, and now he's just hanging out there.
Hey, you. Over here.
Hello. How are you, glowing light?
I've got a favor to ask. Don't worry, nothing bad. Just wanted to see if you could get me some tech scraps.
Why?
What do you need the tech scrap for?
I'm making something. It's important, very. You could say it's a matter of life and death.
Oh. Well, too fucking bad. Haven't convinced me.
I'd rather keep what's mine.
Well, I'd be very disappointed. It is important, though. Believe me. And if you help me, I'd be ever so grateful.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Politeness is important.
How do I know I can trust you? I mean, who are you?
Well, I can help you there. I'm Joe. Anyway, I know you, well, at least of you, and I chose to trust you.
I mean, you don't really... See, that's the thing that you don't seem to quite comprehend about this situation, Joe, is that you don't have to trust me. I'm the one giving you this stuff. Like, I'm the one that has to trust you, and I don't know. You seem to be a glowing light in the middle of a vent shaft, so... I don't know if I quite trust you, but okay. I'm a kind sort. So go for it, Joe. Take my tech scrap off my hands.
Guess I'm able to spare some.
Oh, thanks. I won't forget this.
Need to make a move.
In that case, I won't waste any more of your time.
Radazazel says, what I am scared of is things like people secretly hating me or that my life is meaningless. Damn, Radazazel. That's pretty intense, man. I think a lot of people are afraid of that, though. Like, don't worry. I don't think you're alone in feeling that way. I really need to upgrade these claws, because the enemies are starting to outpace me a little bit. Ow! Well, actually, it's a good thing that I got owned, and not a bad thing, because it means that now I have the chance to upgrade my equipment. So I'm glad I got killed. What if C. Jacobs is Barry? Don't tell anybody, okay? Alright, well, hell. There's not a whole lot I can really do here, actually. I can upgrade the claws, but I don't know if I want to. Maybe we'll... Oh, we can't get the sword to +2. That's a shame. I'm Slobbo. I don't know. There's so many things I could do here. Okay, we'll upgrade the sword to +1. And we'll make use of this thing. Yeah. Oh, I don't have any scrap. Damn it. Balls. Stymied at every opportunity. Well, okay. Oh, look at that. I'm like less than 10 scrap away from this. That's unfortunate. Okay. Well, I guess we'll stick with the hammer and now the sword then. Sure. I'll use a flaming sword. Now we have the orange transparent chainsaw.
Look out for your fellow workers. They look out for you.
I'm not owned. No, I'm actually quite owned. And hey, look, the fire sword actually gives off light. That's kind of cool. Fuck you. Get out of here. I have no time for you. I have to get back to my scrap, and it is almost as far away as it can possibly be. I gotta sprint for it. That's my favorite game show, Sprint for Your Scrap. We are all Slobbo, when you think about it. Oh my god, these enemies are just destroying my life force. They know that I need that, right? Like, to live? Like, they know that I need to live, right? Brutla. Brutla, Torque. Brutla. Oh, this fucking robot. Go away. Oh, absolute dick. Get out of the way! Slower passengers to the right. I do like that this game encourages you to not slow down even when you're killing enemies. Like, the way that works basically is that timer, when it hits 0, my tech scrap is going to disappear, but I can get time back on the clock by killing enemies on the way back. So, like, you can target the blue zones on enemies which take more damage, you see. And you don't get the upgrade parts, but it doesn't really matter if you're just running back to get your scrap. It's kind of cool. They found a really cool compromise. I feel like having a time limit on your tech scrap is a little bit excessive, but it's just generous enough, I think, that it's alright. Alright. Ah, that's right. We have to get we gotta get clinged. It's time for clinge, everybody. It's everybody's favorite meme from the other streams. We also have to take out these men. For dinner, I mean. And have a nice evening out. The new Bubsy is $30 fucking. Are you serious? Is that a joke? That's insane. I don't know if I want Leal to buy it for me if it's that expensive. Jesus Christ. That is too goddamn much. Well, hey, we got another power arm. So now we can clinge. I don't actually know what that means. I don't know what clinging means, but now we can clinge if we so desire. We also can blow up this man's body, because it's not like he needs it. I really need to cut off more limbs. I wonder why I'm not getting the limb cuts.
To all Sector 12 employees, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but unlicensed gambling violates federal and state law, and thus places Creo at a not insignificant risk of criminal charges and liability. So, all raging drone events are to be canceled immediately. Borrowed drones and other company equipment can be returned anonymously. Don't make me the bad guy here. I love a good drone fight as much as the next guy, but what we're doing here is too important to risk infractions of R. Ferguson.
It skipped the dialogue again because of the execution. So that's why they wanted to kill their boss, because he ruined their BattleBots fighting thing. So they were like, oh god, we hate this fucking guy. He's the worst boss ever. Now we can't illegally use our company equipment for fun anymore. What a jerk. To be fair though, BattleBots is pretty damn good, and I bet it's especially good in the future. I bet BattleBots has only gotten more good over the years. I would kill someone for ending BattleBots. Yeah, okay. You know what? Fair enough. I jumped again. I jumped again and I got hit for it. I don't know if I would want to murder my boss just for canceling my BattleBots tournament. I feel like that's maybe a bit extreme. To be fair, CJ, we should all strive to kill our bosses in general. Maybe. Maybe so. Like, I don't know. I don't get a really big boner for the thought of killing my corporate masters. I don't know. Maybe that makes me a scab. Maybe I'm a scab for Creo. I'm pretty sure that Clinge is supposed to be like clingy, as in it's cling with an E on the end. Oh my god. If I hope that's not what it's supposed to be, because that's abhorrent. I like clinge better, to be honest. These god-forsaken robots. What did Clinge come from? This weapon. The Clinge Power Grip. That's the name of the company. Clinge. I don't know, I just like the word clinge and how horrible it sounds when it comes out of your mouth.
I think I passed out from the pain. Don't know how long I've been lying there, cold on the concrete floor, half dead, awakening to a nightmare. I couldn't remember where I was, who I was. But when I saw those people, what happened to them? Somehow I made it to Ops. Memories are blurry and hazy. I remember the pain. I've never been so afraid in my whole life. I didn't even realize I was totally blind in my left eye until Medbay patched me up. I guess I'm better now. Even my sight is coming back slowly.
Well, I'm happy for you. You know that thing, the surge that happened? Yeah, that sucked. That sucked for the Creo employees who, as we all know, are treated very, very kindly by their corporate masters.
D, will you check in? I waited 30 minutes for you yesterday. That's far too long for me to be out and about. I need those items. But if you can't procure them, I have other sources, so don't worry. Just let me know you're okay.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you keep track of those items. Holy shit, I'm about to die. Holy shit, that was close. Stepped in the poo. This game does such a good job of dehumanizing your enemies and then walking back on it. Yeah, I know. It's fucked up. I really like that. I really like this game. Like, there is nothing good about Creo. Like, sometimes with video game antagonistic, like, big bad corporations, like, they'll be like, oh, but there's a good side. At least they're helping the environment. No, Creo's attempts to help the environment have all failed. Like, there is nothing redeeming about Creo. Nothing. Not one single thing. And I actually really like that. It's refreshing that Creo is like the fucking... They're like the fucking Weyland-Yutani of the Surge's universe. Like, there's nothing redeeming about them whatsoever. They're just horrible. I know. It's like there was some kind of the Surge trademark. Yeah, exactly. This goop that I'm trying not to step in, this is the result of their environmental campaign. Like, their attempts to fix the environment resulted in making the atmosphere of Earth actively toxic to humans. Like, it's so fucking funny how terrible Creo is. Well.
I'm not giving up on you. I won't hear it said that Benjamin Burke let down his team. I've marked a way to the outbound station. There's big red letters saying exit. Even you can't miss it, Smithy.
I like that the big red letters saying exit are most likely literally big red letters saying exit. But yeah, the toxic goop is what happened when they launched the rockets. Like, that was not a joke. The toxic goop actually is a result of Creo's environmental program. Socialized Medicine says, do you eventually get some sort of poison boots? We actually already have the poison boots, which I am going to go put on right now. The liquidator gear, which we have been picking up, actually prevents taking damage from stepping in the goop while you are wearing it. Ow! I was looking at the chat. I'm not giving up on you. Ben, do you even show up in this game ever again? I'm not giving up on you. Proceeds to immediately give up on you. Alright, let's make the liquidator set now that we have the whole damn thing. This is Metroidvania Souls. Yeah, kinda. Oh, well, we don't have enough parts to make the body. I guess we need more bodies. No, Ben Burke, he shows up, he's got one more line after you beat the boss of this area, but after that he doesn't show up again, and it's very strange. Someone speculated a little while ago that he will show up in the DLC, which is a good point. I hadn't considered that. So he very well might show up again. Okay. Let's put on those legs. Let's become a leggy guy. That's what I like to see right there. Yeah. Okay, that looks a bit silly without the body piece, but you know what? That's fine.
Be careful out there.
Oh, shit. No, wait. I think I have consumables so I can upgrade my weapons. Ben Burke tragically removed from the story due to lack of budget. Am I a leg man? I'm an everything man, my guy. Okay, so the sword has been doing quite well for us, so I think we'll stick with the sword for now. The sword has not betrayed me yet. I am not yet fed up with this whirl. So, I think we'll be good with the sword for the boss. Although the sword might...
For your fellow workers, they look out for...
The sword might turn out quite bad for me. Oh, okay, fuck that. We're not dealing with that.
Good to see you.
Rest in peace, Ben Burke, 2017 to 2017. We barely knew ye. We literally barely knew ye. Okay, so it turns out the sword is quite good. Alright, now let's go fight a boss. That helmet looks so stupid on him like that. I really wish I'd have been able to craft the body, because it looks quite silly. Exactly, you cannot miss what you've never seen before. But deep inside, you know, there must be more. Oh, that was cool. But anyway, yeah, now the poo gas does not hurt me anymore. That song is secretly about Ben Burke, because you've never seen him before. I mean, it could also be about John Cena. Alright, we need more body parts. I'm gonna kill this man for his body. I mean, seduce this man for his body. Same thing. Same thing, I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's any difference. Oh my god, or he's gonna murder me. I really need to pay more attention. Like, I think I'm just tilting. Like, it's good that we're gonna be ending the stream after I beat the boss, because we're tilting a little bit here. I was doing so well at the start of this stream, and then look what happened. Yeah, I've seen the music video for this song. It kind of looks like, it kind of reminds me of Anthony Fantano a little bit. Hey look, the boss is just hanging out up there. It's like the Asylum Demon all over again. It's just chilling, waiting for me to walk in so it can ambush me. Bum 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 bum.
Contamination detected. Lockdown in operation. Initiating disposal measures. Please remain stationary during cleanup procedure.
I like that even the computer is just like, please stand there and be murdered by this robot. Please. I beg of you. Do it. So, this boss's gimmick is one of my favorite boss fight gimmicks in video games. We have to cut his limbs off, one by one. It's really cool. I think this boss has a really good gimmick. It's really fun. Ah, also it does 1 billion damage. Approximately, give or take. So this boss's special kill is actually, well, actually, never mind. I just beat it. It's dead. Never mind. What the? But yeah, this boss's limbs are its gimmick, and the special kill for this boss is cutting off all of its legs, which you don't have to do. Generally speaking, the optional thing that you don't have to do is how you get their special kill weapon. And I guess in this case it's supposed to be kind of hard because it has a leg behind it, so you gotta figure out a way to get behind the thing too. But that's not too hard. Oh my good golly gracious goodness me, oh my! Yeah, I haven't streamed the whole game.
Please
no, I have only streamed up till the next area, I believe.
And should be yours.
But I did do a stream of the game where I speedran it, though. I thought I was going to make it out of that. You saw me jamming on my healing items, but I was kind of caught in the undertow there, so... Was that a dash into it? Well, yeah, I thought I was going to go underneath it, but, like... Well, yeah, yes. I mean, running away obviously did not work. I did not move fast enough. So, like, all I could really do from that point... All I could really do from that point was, like, try to dash through the attack, and that did not work either.
Initiating disposal measures.
Yeah. I did pretty good on the speedrun. I only died a couple of times, except for the second speedrun, where I lost a lot of time because I died a bunch on one segment. Fuck. It's fine. Everything's fine. There's absolutely nothing wrong with getting mercilessly owned. It's a boss fight, you know? You're supposed to get owned. Like, where's the fun if you're not getting owned? The fun for you guys, I mean. Oh, what? That hit me anyway. Have I tried punching the robot really hard? Well, I'm punching it with my exploding sword, if that counts. Also, hi, Liquidy Poo. Oh, yeah! Stun locked. I did it. I defeated it. The boss is over now. See, like, if you're this far away, you can run away. But if you were as close as I was, you just kind of gotta pray a little bit. Have I tried unplugging it and plugging it back in? Well, that's what I'm trying to do now. Oh ho! Liquidy Poo says I defeated it, because it has fewer feet. Have I tried contacting the local cops? No, I haven't. The local cops police department. Those people specifically have not called me since, by the way. I get very frequent collect calls from many places, but those people specifically seem to have stopped calling me. So I guess I just have to offer to suck the dicks of every collect call corporation, and then they'll just leave me alone forever. So if you have collect calls and you want them to stop, just offer to suck their dicks. Speaking of sucking dicks, I meant to dodge there, but I was a little bit too late, as you might be able to tell. No, they won't give up. They don't give up on me. They will call me until the end of fucking days, until I answer. And even when I do answer, they will still persist. We're gonna beat this boss this time. This time I won't get owned. This time is gonna go great. We're gonna do good. You know that thing about, like, when you fight a boss in a video game, and, like, you fight them so many times that, like, you know all of their patterns and you can defeat them every time without any trouble whatsoever? Yeah, we've reached that point. It's time to own this guy relentlessly, mercilessly. With no issues whatsoever. No hitches. Nothing. I'm gonna kick his ass now. As I was destined to do. As I was fated to. Never mind the fact that I just almost got killed. Doesn't matter. It's just a minor setback. On the road to defeating this stupid robot. Like that, but the opposite. I didn't even know it could do that stomp move in the first phase. Huh. Good thing I didn't get hit by that. I would have felt like a real dummy. Wow. My sense of comedic timing is just impeccable. As ever. Emily Smith says, you fight the boss and lose so many times that your motions just instinctively go towards your death. Foot placed firmly in mouth. I did. I got owned. Ah, camera. No thanks. I was scared, okay? I was scared, was frightened. This video game is terrifying. Did you know that this is a survival horror game? Well, now you know. Knowing is half the battle. The other half is being set on fire. Oh wow, I didn't know he attacks with his butt. No, I wouldn't say that, I would say that learning an enemy's patterns and behavior is important to a game like this. And that is part of the mastery of it, I think. Like, part of the reason that I am so good at Dark Souls is because I've played it so damn much that I know how all the enemies work, and so I already know how to react to them, you know? Like, I've played 1,000 fucking hours of Dark Souls, so, like, I have seen every move an enemy will do. Like, and that is part of mastering the combat in games like that, and like this. Is like, you already know what the enemy does, but you still have to react appropriately to it. And that is why, even after you already know how it works, you can still put those skills to work. There's no way to fool the AI into doing the same thing every time. Boy, I sure wish there was, though, because it would certainly make cutting this guy's fucking arm off quite a bit easier. Also, I really would like to heal a little bit. Healing is good. Oh my god, you are such a chode! Help! Help! Good lordy lord. Me oh my, good gracious. This is gonna be another close one, isn't it? Like, why do all of these come down to the fucking wire all the time? Like, what? Why can't I just beat the boss? Also, I can't target that leg for some reason. Like, the game won't switch the targeting to that leg. I think the thing might have glitched out. Yeah, because I can't actually hit that leg. Firebug, why? Stop all the downloading. Also, by the way, the fire is not hurting me because of the outfit I'm wearing. It's so strange. I think I might have accidentally bugged out the leg somehow. It's like I don't think I can actually damage it. It's also not attacking with that leg anymore. But I want the V2 weapon. I want his weapon. Yeah, I straight up, I think I bugged it. Oh well. I just swung right through it. History. Okay, this time.
Look out for your fellow workers. They look out for you.
Look out for your fellow workers. They look out for you. I Blame Roadsis says, I'm betting you destroyed the leg, but it didn't animate it coming off. Yeah, that's what I am assuming, too. Like, I think what might have happened is I destroyed those two last legs at the same time, and so only one of them came off. Because I was hitting multiples of the legs in one swing with the hammer, so that might have been what happened. Alright. No more fucking around. This time we'll beat this boss. We're good.
Initiating disposal measures. Please remain stationary.
I tried using the wrench, but I think the wrench is too slow for this boss. I mean, it hits harder, but like, you gotta stun it first, and that's the hard part. Oh, come on. Oh, balls. I really should play the Seinfeld theme every time I die, shouldn't I? It's only appropriate. Oh, nice camera. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there. Camera. Please. I really wish the camera still locked onto the body even when you were locking onto the legs. That's a problem that this game has, is that the lock-on is very, like, literal. Like, the lock-on will lock onto literally what you are locking onto, and not, like, the middle of the enemy, except you target the part, you know? So that can lead to some camera. This is fine. Okay, this time let's not fuck up the game. I mean, let's not fuck up the game. Hey! Welcome to the stream. It's almost over, because I'm about to kick this boss's ass. Yeah, The Surge is a good game. The Surge is a really good game, actually. I very much enjoy it. And I'm just so good at it. So impossibly good. Alright, now let's take care of this last leg, and let's finish this nightmare. Coward. Fight me. I think the leg didn't come off again. I think I might have run into like an actual bug with this boss's animations. Yeah, I can't target that leg. Well, I guess we're just gonna kill it and see what happens. Maybe this bug was introduced in the update that came out. We're just gonna murder this thing. If I miss out on the V2 weapon, everything's... Oh, I did get the V2, so yes, that arm was in fact bugged. Speaking of bugs, consider this firebug squashed. How was that one-liner? Have I tried the FPS mode for the Evil Within 2 yet? Yes, I did. I played it like that for the entirety of the last stream the other day. Yeah, it appears to just be a visual glitch. So, this is why I wanted the V2 weapon so bad, because check this out. I can do what he does. Whee! Hooray! Also, it allows me to do exploding backflips. Woohoo! So that's fun. That's a lot of fun. So we are almost certainly going to be using that. Because exploding backflips, they're always fun. We are definitely going to have to explode an enemy with the exploding backflips on the next stream. But for now, I think that's going to do it. Once we, no, actually, we'll stop here for now. I don't feel like going all the way to the loading screen. So I think that'll do it for the Surge for now. Someone just got here and we just stopped. So I apologize to people who just got here. Well, thanks for hanging out, everybody. This is great. It was really fun to revisit this game. I definitely will be finishing it, hopefully before the DLC comes out, so that we can experience the DLC together. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you all later.